again. It's a rich thing.
Hello beautiful person watching this, my name is Nora G, and today, without wasting much of your time, we will be making the 3 feet marquee number 2 filled with flowers and balloons from the Dollar Tree. So stick with me and I will show you how to do this in 6 easy steps. But first, this is all you would need for this easy 3 feet marquee number 2. This is part of my DIY marquee numbers and letters series, so make sure to check it out. So we're gonna do number 2 today. Step 1, tape foam boards together using white duct tape because of course the foam boards are white. I am using 2 boards of 20 by 30 inches wide for this 3 feet marquee number 2. Now on to step 2, once you've done this step. Step 2, lay out and tape your templates. I have the printed templates here for number 2, so I'll go ahead to lay them out and then move on to the next step. So the steps is just to make it pretty easy for you. Make sure to check out my other videos on marquee numbers. I do still sell the templates if you're looking to buy. Check the pinned message and also the description box for more information on this. Be sure to tape your templates onto the foam board before cutting it out. So once you've done this step, we'll move on to step number 3. Step 3, cut out your number or letter using X-Acto knife or cordless electric cutter, which I have used in my previous videos. Since this is a smaller number, I decided to use my X-Acto knife, and if you're using any surface that is not cut friendly, make sure to use a chopping board. So when cutting out, be sure to take your time, especially around the curves. Do not rush. Once I was done cutting, I remove my number 2 from the frame. I will keep the other frame for future use, just so I do not have to use the template again. So this is what my base looks like. Step 4, cut out your frames for your template. Alright, so this is a frame we're going to use to build the framework around the number 2 or any numbers or letters for that matter. Using my X-Acto knife, I cut out a couple of frames, and this actually measures 6.5 inch for width, and the length is 30, the same as the foam board. So I made incisions and then folded them for the areas that have curves. You could do incisions with your X-Acto knife before folding them like I just did, or you could just plain roll them over like I'm currently doing without making any incisions, and it works just fine. Just watch as I do this. Now that we have enough frames ready, let's move on to step number 5. Using your hot glue, it's time to attach the framework. So I already had my hot glue cooking up on the side, which I am going to start first with the most challenging parts. I recommend starting with the center of any number if they do have a center. So like 0, 2, 3, start from the middle and work your way out. Be sure to use a generous amount of hot glue. Do not spare it, okay? So I will start with the curvy parts first before moving on to the straight areas, just in case I need to fold some more foam boards. Okay, so just watch as I do this. Overall, I used a total of 4 foam boards for this number 2 marquee number. So this is a 3 feet marquee number 2, so it is not too big, obviously, because it is for a kid. We do not want it to be looking too large for her size. Okay, so if you're looking to make this, keep in mind 4 foam boards of 20 by 30 inches wide. All of the cut out areas that you currently see, I'm going to use the white duct tape over that to cover them so it easily blends in with the white. Okay, so do not worry about that. If you're doing this and you happen to have patches or areas where you feel it did not cover properly, all you need to do is use your duct tape and seal them up. On a side note, I also want to say a huge thank you to all of you who have purchased templates from me, and also all of you who have sent me your work to see what you've done so far regarding marking numbers and letters. I am super proud. Thank you so much. So if you've made any of my numbers or letters or learned how to make this for my channel, I'd love to see what you've come up with. So make sure to send me an email or link me up in my DM on Instagram. With that said, we've come to that point of the video. So if you've watched right up to this point, please do comment templates in the comment section below and show your girl some love. And now we move on to the next step and our final step, number 6. Now step number 6 is the fun part, and I have two options here for floral arrangements. So this is the point where you can choose to decorate with balloons, lights, like I have done in my previous videos. Make sure to check those out. And this time I will be doing flowers. So option 1, I am using some artificial hydrangeas and some mixed roses and bushes. So this is actually from my centerpieces arrangement from my event decoration business. So I am just showing you what you could do with this, especially if your marquee number is made of wood or acrylic. For foam boards, I would not very much recommend you using heavy flowers because these flowers are heavy. This would not stand properly. But just to give you an idea, you can actually have a floral arrangement in a marquee number like I am currently showing you in this video. Moreover, this will make the perfect floral arrangement for a bridal shower, baby shower, or a wedding. Looking at the color combination. It is also good for a kid, but I wanted something more fun and bubbly for the baby that this baby girl is. So option number 2, I will be doing balloons, flowers, and butterflies in a combination of yellow and purple. So this is what I got from the Dollar Tree. Some beautiful looking daisies in yellow, and then I also got some balloons in purple and some butterflies. So they have a whole variety at the Dollar Tree and also at Dollarama. If you're in Canada, you can find these there. So I will be using this to do option number 2, and you please let me know in the comment section which option you prefer the most. So in total, I got 15 daisies, yellow daisies, and also 2 packs of butterflies. So 8 butterflies. All right, so these are all $1.25 each or $1.50, I think. So using my X-Acto knife, I made incisions in my number 2, through which I will be placing my flowers. So in this case, I am putting my flowers before my balloons. You can do the balloons before the flowers, but I am doing the other way around because these have sharp edges and I wanted more flowers than balloons. So if you're looking to having more balloons than flowers, you want to go with your balloons first, then your flowers second. All right, in this case, I want more flowers than balloons, so I am going with my flowers first and then my balloons will come in last. So just watch as I do this. Again, you can use any flowers of your choosing. You're not obliged to use the same flowers like I am. So just have fun with this, okay? If you wanted to use lights, you can use a combination of lights and balloons, lights and flowers. I'm going to show you all of that on this channel, so make sure to subscribe because there'll be many more ideas of how you can play around with your marquee numbers. Now this is what it looks like after I was done. On the back side, I would trim off all the excesses in the back and then use my hot glue to seal them in, as you can see right now. So I have it all sealed both ways, inside and out, and also cut out. Now it's time for me to put in my balloons. I am using purple balloons, 9-inch balloons, but I am not blowing them all out to its maximum capacity. All right, so I'm just doing them small and then using low temperature hot glue like I had shown in my previous video, marquee number 18. I had them all glued down in the foam board. Now at this point, I had one bunch of daisy left, which I cut out and then used to fill out any holes or any gaps in between the balloons and the flowers. And then now it's time for me to put on my butterflies, which are also typically in yellow color and some shade of orange or so. So I had them randomly placed onto the Marquee number 2. And this is what the final look for our 3 feet Marquee number 2 with balloons, butterflies and flowers look like. So this is our option number 2. So please do let me know in the comment section which option was your favorite. Option number 1 with the hydrangeas and roses, or option number 2 with the daisies, balloons and butterflies. I really love how vibrant and bubbly this looks. It looks very befitting for a kid with the butterflies and the daisies. It just matches the atmosphere, the weather, everything, and her personality in particular. So again, please do let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this Marquee number 2 today for our baby Delish. And so this sums it up for your 6 easy steps to creating your own Marquee numbers or letters. Okay, and if you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to hit that like button and also smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss a thing. In the meantime, always remember to be your fun self no matter what life throws at you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.